On Team Affinity East, our first step is going to be straight after the Baltimore Orioles. If you go ahead and take this exact route, then they will always go towards the right and never attack you. If you lose any fans during this encounter, I would suggest you restart until you face them with 13 million fans. We're going to be able to face the Orioles on veteran difficulty, and make sure you put your 5th best starting pitcher, which should also be the pitcher you're looking to work on PXP and stat missions for. That way the CPU also puts their 5th best starting pitcher as well. I've said this once and I'll repeat it once again. Before you play that first Conquest Stronghold game, make sure that inside of Managed Squad, you have a player fulfilling a PXP or stat mission inside each and every single hitting position. The bench doesn't really matter. And then make sure that your 5th starting pitcher, whoever you're going to use, is going to be the 5th worst overall. That way he remains the 5th worst pitcher, and the CPU also puts their 5th worst pitcher. That's going to allow you to have an easier advantage against the CPU. And then for the bullpen, just stack it up, because at the end of the day, you make the starter throw 2 innings, and then the bullpen comes in and closes out the game. You get the PXP and you leave home happy. Let's continue. Make sure to hit that red subscribe button, aiming for 30,000 subscribers before the start of June. Also hit that like button, notification bell, and check out the description, because inside the description we got the Twitch, Discord, social medias, and how to become a member. Once you capture the Orioles, you are going to rinse and repeat and do the exact same thing. This time around, it's versus the Washington Nationals. You're not going to restart, just in case you didn't know, if you lose any territories, because you're too far in. So it only has 1 million blocking it. We should be able to get there and maybe even face them on veteran difficulty. It just depends on how this first simulation goes, but guaranteed to face them on All-Star. We end up winning it, and that is going to put us on All-Star regardless. Once the Nationals are captured, you are going to skip to steal fans, and we are going after the Boston Red Sox next. They are reinforcing that leading territory, which is a bit scary, and now that I have seen that they did that, we are now going towards the Phillies instead, because that territory is most likely going to go towards where we were going to go, and I don't want to have to play an extra simulation, so the Phillies it is. There is a hidden reward, a standard pack. We should be able to get to the Phillies with at least 3 million fans. 3 million fans most likely isn't enough for you to go ahead and comfortably face them on Hall of Fame difficulty. So if that isn't for you, skip to steal fans phase, skip to reinforce this leading territory to 11, and then once at 11, you are going to be able to face them at least on All-Star difficulty. Once you capture the Philadelphia Phillies, what you're going to do next is reinforce this territory right here, and then you're going to move all your fans from the Philly stronghold over to this territory. We are making a beeline right towards the Boston Red Sox. I do not care that they have 4 million and 2 million protecting themselves from us. We need to go this way because it is a lot faster, and the simulations will not hurt us in the future as they get stronger if we were to go the other way. Now with 10 million, we've had some really good simulations, and we're going to be able to arrive there with 8 at least, and that is going to put us at All-Star difficulty. Let's go. If you didn't have such a good simulation, you should be able to cut off their reinforcements in these territories and be able to reinforce here and then face them on All-Star regardless. Once you have captured the Boston Red Sox, the next team is going to be the New York Mets, because that is the one that we have the best path available to. You are going to reinforce the closest territory, which either or, it doesn't matter. We're going to reinforce right here, and then we're going to move all the fans from the Boston Red Sox on over towards this leading territory as well. Keep in mind that if you took a different path or did anything different, and near the Boston Red Sox there are any territories that have more than 2 million fans and they have 3 million, you would want to go ahead and capture those territories before proceeding to this step, or else they would either A, interrupt your path, or B, try to attack your stronghold, but I doubt the stronghold would happen since they can't circle in your stronghold anymore. We're going to get to the Mets, most likely not on All-Star difficulty, unless we have another amazing simulation, which we do not, but on Hall of Fame difficulty. So I'm just going to skip to steal fans here, reinforce one more time, and then face them on All-Star difficulty. After capturing the New York Mets, you are going to skip to reinforce, and you're going to reinforce right here, this territory that you had captured when going after the Boston Red Sox, because it is the closest one to the New York Yankees. If there are any 3 million territories along this path, they most likely are going to end up cutting off your path, which means you won't be able to reinforce all the way over there next time, which is a little unfortunate, but it isn't going to make that big of a difference. Going after the Yankees, we are going straight to them. We most likely are not going to be able to face them with 23 million fans, as there is a 3, 6, and an 8 blocking us. So unless the simulations go completely our way, it is not going to happen. You most likely want to attack the 6 million fan first, and then if you can attack the 8 million fan without the 3 million fan attacking your 1 million territory, that would also be ideal. With 14 million fans, I don't feel as comfortable, so instead what I'm going to do is I'm going to reinforce right here, get 28 million. With 28 million, I'm feeling a little bit more comfortable. I can attack the 7 million, most likely beat them without a problem, and then that 4 million is going, Jesus Christ, I did not expect us to lose that much. The 4 million is going to attack no matter what. So why don't we take care of the 4 million right now, and then let that attack that. Okay, 6 million versus 6 million. It's an even matchup. Let's see if we can come out with the victory. Never mind. It was not even at all. It's going to re-eat some of our territories, but we're going to be able to climb back. So that's completely fine. Skip to reinforce one more time. And you want to cut off the Yankees from being able to reinforce any of these other territories by attacking this 2 million right here. Now they can't reinforce, and then face the stronghold on whatever difficulty it is you enjoy. After capturing the Yankee stronghold, you are going to reinforce this territory right here. The Miami Marlins are the closest team to us, so we're going to move all of our fans down over there, and we're going to make a straight line towards the Miami Marlins without trying to attack or get close to any of these territories that have 3 million fans. So as you can see, that Braves territory has 3 million fans. We don't want to get near it because they will attack our 1 million, and if our 1 million loses, then our path is interrupted, and that is something you never want to happen to you when you are looking to capture strongholds that are very far away from you. So with 21, I feel comfortable attacking the 10. I don't feel comfortable attacking the 12 unless we had a great simulation, which we did, but it's still not a good enough simulation to go ahead and attack that 12 or 13. I'd rather have 32 and then pray to the Lord that 32 stays with at least above 15. That way we can face them on veteran difficulty still, which should be the case. Never mind. Miami said, hey, we're attacking you. We're going to face them on All-Star. It's not going to be a problem. Put your 5th best. Last but not least, we're going to go after the Atlanta Braves. The reason why I'm saying last but not least is because by now you should know that the final 2 are going to be the one on the right, and it should be pretty straightforward on how to capture them. You just go straight after them. When going after the Atlanta Braves, you actually want to take this path that I'm about to take right here, because you don't want any of those 3 million territories attacking you eventually. So you want to be able to attack each and every single one individually. I even wanted to get the one at the bottom, but unfortunately it doesn't seem like I'm going to be able to in this turn with the amount of fans that we have. With 18 million fans versus 8, alright, that was probably the worst simulation we could have gotten. I know that 9 million is most likely going to attack us. Actually, it didn't. Alright, we're in good hands right now. This is what I'm going to do. And this is actually 28 mil. I don't know if 28 mil survives that as well. I think you attack the 13 mil. And the 15 mil is most likely going to attack you back. Eventually. They're going to cut off our path. Oh no, we won. W. But we're screwed here. Because one of the 2 is going to attack. Yeah, I knew the 8 mil was going to attack. They're going to try to get our territory. Or not. That's perfectly fine actually. That worked out better than expected. Alright, so whenever something like this happens to you, what I would highly suggest doing is reinforcing whichever territory is the closest to the leading territory. So this one is going to be the closest to our leading territory. We get 18 million here, and after we get 18 million here, we just skip to steel fans, reinforce here, and then go all the way and move the 18 over here. And with 45, I'd have to say we're comfortable facing them on All-Star difficulty. And then on the right side, you're basically going to do the exact same thing in order to capture those last 2 strongholds. If you did end up enjoying today's content, make sure to hit that red subscribe button, aiming for 30,000 subscribers before the start of June. Also hit that like button, notification bell, and check out the description, because inside the description we got the Twitch, Discord, social medias, and how to become a member. Have a blessed day and night. Stay positive, stay safe, stay blessed. Enjoy the hidden rewards, and I'll catch you all on the next one. Peace out.